hurt.
He once called Detroit ground zero for public education in the USA. Today, the country's education secretary, Arne Duncan, was back in town. He and Governor Snyder talked with students, parents, and educators and answered some tough questions about the future of DPS. Fox News' Amy Lang with more.
Students explained their new school to Education Secretary Arne Duncan and Governor Snyder here at Brenda Scott Elementary and Middle School, where children work at their own pace. It's part of the Education Achievement Authority, the state's new district, the worst performing schools carved out of DPS.
Talking to some of the young children today, this school compared to last year, they feel safer, they're learning more. They feel they're in an environment where they have a chance to be successful.
Duncan, who once called Detroit ground zero for education in the U.S., said he's encouraged by what he sees at the EAA and at DPS. Inside, lots of learning and cooperation, but outside, protesters and even a skunk.
Open Elementary belongs to us. Detroit won't go to the back of the bus.
These young people protesting the proposed closure of a school for Detroit's disabled students.
We're fighting to keep all the schools open. We're fighting to stop the EAA, stop the attacks on public education.
This is Pepe LaVoucher.
This skunk on hand to protest the secret educational reform meetings that were being held in Lansing, dubbed the Skunk Works Project, recently exposed.
I think it was very sketchy, and I think it's very unfortunate that they had this secret work group. I'm really glad that that group was exposed, and I really hope that, the state superintendent continues to be transparent and accountable.
How they met and some of the things they did, I don't think they used great judgment. But the point is, the topic about better using technology in education is something that I am supportive of.
Snyder also asked about the $12 million in loans from DPS to the EAA.
EAA is a startup, and they went to one of the interlocal agreement partners that helped create them, which is DPS, and they work through the normal process and chain of doing things with Treasury, the State Board, and work through a process of making loans that are getting paid back.
But the National Action Network is crying foul over those loans from one cash-strapped district to another.
All of this needs to be transparent, and all of this needs to be out and open in the public. Why? Because it's our money.
That's right.
It's our school system.
In Detroit, Amy Lang, Fox 2 News.